Hi. What's up, guys? I have an interesting story to tell you. A lot of you might know my story. Well, some of you might not. I used to weigh over 500 pounds. Lost about 300 pounds. I do endurance races now and climb mountains, and not really climb mountains, but I ran a 15-mile run up and down a little mountain in Colorado once, and a bunch of cool stuff, but that's not really why I'm making the video. I'm making this video to start documenting things. Look where I'm at. I'm in the middle of Saragosa, Texas, which is a couple miles away from Bomberay, Texas. I drove 1,000 miles from my home to start a new job with this company that I was working for. But a bunch of a crazy series of events happened. Some pretty big universal stuff, and I no longer have that job. I was staying in an RV that was provided by that employer, but because I'm no longer employed there now, I won't get into all that stuff, but I no longer have anywhere to stay. So I'm 1,000 miles away from everyone I love and care about. My home. I got rid of all my possessions. I pretty much sold everything. Everything I own is with me in my car. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's mountains in the background. The Davis Mountains, I believe. So I'm making this video because I made a decision today, because I didn't know what to do. I'm homeless, basically. I don't have a home to go to. I'm pretty much broke. I spent everything I had making this happen because I wanted to be loyal to this new company that was taking me on, but unfortunately I'm not working for them anymore. But they have agreed to allow me to come back on in 6 weeks, which is another incredible story on its own, but I won't even get into that stuff. So what I'm recording this for is where I'm at right now is very purposeful. I believe I'm meant to be here. Some profound stuff has happened that has led me to where I'm at and what I'm about to do. So I'm an admin on a Facebook group for a water fasting group, and I'm actually going to share this on that group and also share it to my personal page so my friends and family can see me. And in my entire adult life, I've kind of been into water fasting since college, and I help people with questions and water fasting on that group, and it's up to 8,300 members now. And I've done a lot of 10, 12, 14-day water fasts. But I got to thinking, I don't have a job. I don't have anything really except what I have in my car. Very little money. I shouldn't be telling everyone all this stuff, but it's all part of it. So y'all need to know. So I didn't know what to do. So I was on the map online looking at where I was going to be staying before I even left Missouri. I'm from Southeast Missouri, if some of you don't know. And I saw a church on that map, and it was between the two different towns that I would possibly be working in. And it was a Seventh-day Adventist church. And I took notice of that and kept it in my back of my mind because it was a church that promotes sort of a plant-based way of eating. You know, they don't really promote the use of animal products, which is what I kind of advocate as well, because that's how I lost 300 pounds and got rid of a bunch of health issues and went from using crutches and being immobile to running and skydiving and running 33.25 mile races. But that's another story. So I didn't know what I was going to do. What are you supposed to do when you're stranded in the middle of Texas in a desert? Somewhat of a desert anyway. It's pretty cold right now, but there's a satellite. So I found this church. I was going to head back home. I was going to give up, but I also made a promise to certain people in this company that I was going to do my best, my absolute best. And I've also been struggling with food addiction. It's always been a big problem I've had my whole life. So I've been eating a lot more processed foods, a lot of saltier foods, some sugar, even a little bit of oils. You know, traveling, it doesn't make it super convenient to eat nothing but whole plants. Which isn't any excuse, because anybody can pick up an apple, anybody can microwave a potato. It's not that hard. So I've been wanting to do an extended water fast for a while. So I found this church. I found this Seventh-day Adventist church here in Saragossa, Texas. I came to the church, and I went to the door. No one was here. I opened the door, went in, the door was open. I said, hello, nobody was here. I stood outside, I looked around, looked at the mountains, and I made a decision. And all these series of events, and I mean, I won't go into all these details, but things happen for a reason, people. Now, I'm not religious by any means. I don't really have any religious preferences or anything. I'm just a human. Learning things. Grateful for a lot. So, I was standing out in front of this church, about where I'm standing right now. At this church. And I decided I'm going to water fast for 40 days. Out here in the barren lands of West Texas, with these amazing mountains I'm looking at right now. And the sun's going down. It's incredible. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to stay at this church, because I don't have anywhere to go. It's cold out. I didn't want to freeze in my car. So I went back into town and went to different businesses, went to the library, went to a grocery store, went to a restaurant, just kept asking people, who runs this church? Not many people could give me any answers, so I finally got a number for someone, but the number was disconnected or something. But I came back, lo and behold, there's a car here. The day of the week that a lady comes in and cleans. Just so happens the man who runs the church, that was his daughter. And so all these events have really been making me open to how the universe makes things happen for a reason. There's a lot of energy in this universe, and there's a lot of crazy things that happen in a certain series of ways that make things happen the way they do, and I don't understand it, but I'm just letting it all happen. I'm just kind of letting the universe do what it wants to do, and I'm in its hands. So I kind of told her my story, and I said, hey, I'm pretty much homeless. This is my story. This is what I've gone through, and I really don't have anywhere to go for the next 6 weeks. So I would like to water fast, and I'd like to do it here. learn about religion a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to water fast for the next 40 days and live in the church. I know it's insane, but I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to be doing all this. And I'm doing it for a number of reasons. Because of my water fasting group, there's a lot of people who need some direction. I think my experience can benefit others, and I can document it through video and share what I feel and what I've learned through doing it. So that's what I'm going to do. For the next 40 days, as of tomorrow, I'm starting. I'm going to have some watermelon tonight. And this watermelon is going to be my next couple of meals. And then tomorrow, I'm only going to drink water for 40 days. Now, I'm not going to bluntly say that my body's going to allow me, but I'm almost positive that I'm going to be fine. Because as long as you have body fat, you're going to be able to water fast. That's just how it all works. Body fat is just stored energy, and water fasting is more than what people think. It's not a diet. It's not a weight loss plan. It's good for all those things. It's good for healing. It's good for mental strengthening. It's good for spiritual growth. It resets the mind, the taste buds, the whole body, all of its chemistry. It's a way of balancing out all the imbalances. So, water fasting is one of the healthiest things people can do. So that's why I am an admin of that group, and I advocate it so much. So I'm just documenting it, and I'm sharing. And right now, I don't weigh 204 pounds, which is the lowest weight I got to. I probably weigh around, I don't even know, 240, 250, I don't know. I can tell because I'm more puffier than normal. It's because I eat a lot of salt, and I know I shouldn't, and it's an addiction problem, and that's what I'm tackling here, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to help people. I'm doing it to better myself so I can be there and be stronger and better for other people. That's all I'm focusing on, is my future and the people that I can help in it. That's all I care about. And hopefully I can give back to this church, because they've already done enough just by allowing me to have a place to lay my head and a place to refill my water bottle and a place to use the bathroom. And it's amazing. And the people for this company, and I won't mention any names, but this company has some of the most amazing people in it too. And they've already done so much and went above and beyond what they should have, just to allow me to come back, and that's a whole other story in its own. But I just wanted to say hi, and this is my story. And I'm in the middle of nowhere with nothing, with just a church. So I'm going to sleep on a pew for 6 weeks. Water fast, because if anyone knows me, when I say I'm going to do something, I almost usually do it. It's a crazy ride I've been on this whole year. This past week has been so much of a roller coaster, it's insane. But I'm just sharing with you guys because I don't really talk much online or on video, or I don't share as much as I should, because I like sharing my story, because I know that it can help people. The things that I've learned, people can change their life the same way that I have. You don't have to be sick. You don't have to be dying. You don't have to be overweight. You don't have to have heart disease, diabetes, headaches. You don't have to have any of that. It's all 100% needless for the most part. Now, there are some rare instances, but I'm just out to document this so I can help others. Take care, guys. I'm going to share more. Try to document every day, if not every other day. I don't know. I'm not making any plans. Whatever the universe wants me to do, that's what I'm doing. Stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.